Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to consciousness creators. I'm Jason Stephenson, and thank you very much for joining me today. And in fact, this is my last day here on the program. It's been an absolute an honor to be here and to be surrounded by such a magnificent tribe of people and supportive tribe of people. So yeah, thank you for all showing up week after week, and I would like to extend that thank you to my other friends here. But before I do, I will just say a quick shout out to people that I see here, and I will also share this video. I've got my phone here, so if you'd like to share this, it's a great opportunity whilst I share here, if I can see it. One day I'll master this sharing process. Let me just check here. Let's just see what's going on here. And if I can't do it quickly, I'm not going to do it. Nope. Okay, let's just leave that. I'm not sharing, but if you can share, please feel free to share. Today we're going to do a meditation on finding your inner advisor, or what is really known as your intuition, and to tap into that intuition. And this is a beautiful creative visualization that you can use anytime. So first of all, I'd like to shout out to say hello to all the people that are here that have joined me. We've got Ginny and Anne-Gret, hello, Cindy, Ali O'Shea, Katie, Paul, Livy, Margaret, Colette, hello Colette, and Bridget, lovely to see you guys, and Diane, hello Diane, welcome, and Joelle, Lute, good on you Lute, welcome mate, Rosemary, Jade, Letitia, Nell, and everyone else that's here on the page at this moment, and also those that are watching the replay. Thank you very much for coming on. And I would like to specifically shout out at this time to the consciousness creators, the people that I've shared this platform with over the month, and that is Ali O'Shea and Lute Bryant Smith, Vivian Carden, Tony Doyle, Colette Leosi, Tappan Girl, and Sheb Geiner. It's truly been such a joy to work alongside such beautiful, inspiring people, and to be surrounded by that and cradled in that joy and that happiness and that love. So thank you guys sincerely. It's been an absolute honor, and a special thanks to Ali O'Shea for organizing this, and which leads me to another conversation. I've been blessed. Ali O'Shea actually sent me a gift. I think it was a bit of a Christmas present, and I really appreciate that. I got this book which I've started reading, so I want to recommend this book, Mind Power by John Keogh, and I'm really enjoying that book. That's on my list of recommendations. Thank you so much, Ali, and also for the lapis and the crystals. Another book I want to recommend as well, I'm reading two books at the same time. Well, not at the same time. I'm being mindfully present one by one, but I just swap and choose. This one's by Rick Hanson, and this called Resilient and Find Your Inner Strength. So these are two books I'm going to highly recommend. Mind Power by John Keogh and Resilient by Rick Hanson. Great books. Awesome. So lovely to have you again all here, and we're going to dive into this meditation. And one more thing before I do is I want to give a shout out to say, and Ali O'Shea is on tomorrow on the Consciousness Creators program, and she's on at 9 p.m. GMT, 4 p.m. EST, 1 p.m. PST, and 8 a.m. AEDT. That's Australian time, and that's Sunday tomorrow. The others are Saturday. So I can tell you guys now, it's a Saturday here. So for those of you that are not in Saturday yet, I'm telling you now, it's going to be a beautiful day wherever you are, and you can consciously create that no matter what the weather, no matter what the circumstances, you can contribute to that creation. So let's connect with our inner advisor. This is about intuition. This is about the gut feelings that we so often have come up into our lives, yet we tend to sometimes ignore. We put our head first or other people's thoughts first. And here's the thing: the more we can tap into this beautiful gut GPS system, the stronger it will become for us all. And so with this creative visualization, this is a way to tap into this inner sage, if you like, this wise one within that we all have within. And like any muscle, if we go to the gym, it's strengthened over time by use of that muscle. And the same goes for being mindful, mindfulness meditation, or even this creative visualization process. The more we tap into trusting our inner gut and using it, the greater the experience will become, and the more we use it, the better we will get at it. And so I say to go into this meditation with an open heart. Now, I better just make sure that I haven't asked you guys yet, and I hope that you can hear me here. If you can, please let me know before I go on any further if the sound is okay. New comments. It's the last week of the summit of the Consciousness Creators Program, as Ali says just there. And it's been an amazing treat. It really has. And it's been an honor to share this platform with such beautiful people. And I'll just see if I've got the okay that you can hear. Great. Thank you. So let's begin, hey? We're going to begin by getting comfortable, by sitting upright, and not necessarily holding yourself rigid, but just comfortable, upright position. If you like, visualizing yourself as a sturdy mountain that is strong and stands strong against all weather. And you can close your eyes, and then we begin by taking in some nice deep breaths and really bringing yourself into this present moment. And sending that breath all the way down till it lands in that lower belly area, and then releasing it. And tapping into the sensations as the breath goes down, feeling the sensations of the body as your breath goes into the belly. You may feel the belly expand on the breath in and just contract on the breath out. You may even feel the expansion around your lower back area. Just tune into these sensations of where you feel the breath coming and going. Just be with this for a moment. And bringing your breath back to a comfortable rhythm for you, natural, nothing to change here, just to be present and to accept your breath as it is right at this moment. That deliciousness, that beautifulness of breath, that prana energy. And whilst you are doing this now, begin to feel the presence of your body on your feet on the floor, where your thighs might be meeting the chair or the bed that you're currently on, where your hands are resting, if they're resting by your side or on your lap. just really tapping into the presence of your body. And in doing so, this is bringing you right into this moment in time. If you would like now, we can do a quick body scan, scanning from the feet upwards. And this is just a checking over of the body, of any sensations that you might feel. There might be aches or pains or tension. And what I want you to do as you scan up from your feet, if there's any tension that you feel in any areas or any pain, etc., I want you to breathe into that area. Breathe into that area, send that breath to that area, and then breathe out from that area as though the air is actually coming out from that area. So really tuning into your body and the sensations that you're currently experiencing at this point in time. And scanning up from the toes all the way to your head. That's the way. And just keeping in check with that breath, that if at any times during this visualization that your mind wanders off, you can either bring your mind back to your breathing, or bring your mind back to my voice, and we can get back on the path again. And remember that there is no right and wrong with meditation. If you're doing it, you're doing it well. So just remember that. And this visualization process, remember that it's not necessary that you actually see pictures in your mind. If you don't see pictures, that's okay. You might experience sensations within the body. You might experience sounds. You might hear with the scent or any form of your senses, and it's perfectly okay. So what I'd like you to do now is to begin to visualize a place that inspires you. This could be at the ocean. This could be in the forest. This could be in a meadow or a cottage. Could even be in your home. Somewhere that inspires you. It might be some place you've known or you've been to before. It might even be some place that's totally in your imagination that you've never been to. Some place that's comfortable for you. And give yourself permission to be inspired by this place, whatever you see. I'd like you now to see a path that is leading up to this place. You begin to walk on this path that is leading up to this place that you currently see. So what is it that you see? See if you can take in as much detail as possible, either vision or sounds. What do you see? How do you feel coming towards this place? Is this area big or small? Are you just present, or are other people around? and making yourself comfortable here now. This could be, you might be seated with some chairs, you might be on the sand or on a rock surface or on the ground. Wherever you are, just begin to make yourself comfortable and at ease, and know that you are safe here. And just checking in on your breath, breathing in and out. So right now, you're going to prepare to meet your spiritual advisor, the wise sage, if you like, and someone who cares for you, someone who loves you unconditionally, and someone you feel safe with. Now, this sage might be someone you know, it might not be, but it's someone who does love you and accepts you unconditionally. And they're going to offer you some advice here. But also remember that you, and only you, have the power to choose whatever advice that is offered to you. Your inner sage is not going to beat you over the head with advice or forcefully direct you. They're only there to inspire you, and ultimately you are going to make the decision in your life. You have the power within. And your sage could be a man, a woman, a child, even a pet. So as you get comfortable, you begin to look up into the distance, and you see a pinpoint of light. And there's a love that wells up inside your heart, and you know full well that that pinpoint of light off in the distance is your inner sage, your inner warrior, peace warrior, coming towards you. And the closer that warrior, that peaceful warrior comes to you, the calmer you feel, and yet curious as to what your inner sage is going to speak to you about. And that pinpoint of light is glowing brighter now and brighter, and becoming more evident as to what your inner advisor looks like. And you can begin to see them now. Study them. Are they male or female? Old or young? You might see what they're wearing. Even study their facial features and their hands and their feet, if they're wearing shoes or not, or even if they're not human. This is your creation. This is your inner advisor. And as they come, you can welcome them into your space, and greet them in any way that feels comfortable for you. And that might be shaking of the hand, could be a hug, a warm embrace, just a few words, or even eye contact. And so in these moments, you begin to look into their eyes, and just a few moments to converse with them, with or without words at this point. And just check in, how does your inner advisor make you feel just being in their presence? Remember that you're in charge of this meeting, and you can ask your inner advisor any questions that you might have, help with any decisions that might be needed to be made, possibly an issue that you're currently dealing with at this point in your life. And remember too that your guide might not tell you what you want to hear, but also what you need to hear. And you can trust this process. Just go into this with an open heart and know that you're safe. This is a safe place for you. This information may come in the form of words spoken, it may come in the form of visuals, it may come even in the form of emotions. However it arrives in your space is perfectly okay for you. And I'm just going to give you a few moments now just to be with your inner advisor. You might ask a direct question such as, what do I need to know today? Or what do I need to know or to experience in this year, in 2019? What guidance do you offer? It might be about your health, relationships, career, whatever you choose. This is your time. This is your connection with your inner sage. And just trust this process. And a name might even come up for you in regards to who your inner advisor is. And that's okay. It's time now to bid farewell to your inner sage. And again, this is a way that you feel comfortable. Could be a hug, connection between your eyes, even a connection between your heart, that nothing has to be said or done. It's just there in your heart. And know that you can come back to this meditation at any time to meet your inner advisor. And it might be the same advisor next time, or it might be a new advisor with new information each time. And so coming back into the space where you began this meditation, and by taking in 3 deep breaths, and I welcome you back into this space. Welcome home, my friends. Welcome home. And just seeing some comments, and glad you enjoyed that, guys. And Ali and Nell and Lute and Kate and Cindy. Let's have a look here. It's and Colette. And lovely to see you too, Brianna. And Irene and Deb and Gret. And I know many of you will be off to sleep now, and I hope that you have some beautiful dreams. And who knows, maybe you'll meet your inner advisor in your dreams as well. And as I mentioned before, the more that we really begin to trust that inner voice within, the greater, the more fulfilled our life can be, and the easier it can be to begin to make decisions that are well-rounded and based on a truth without the noise. It's so easy sometimes it's great to take advice and to listen to advice, but ultimately it's our lives, and the more we can tap into this truthfulness within us, the greater our lives will be, the greater choices that we will make. So this is something I constantly work on. So I'll just say hello to Irene and Claire and Janelle and Narelle. And there's a lot of other comments here that I'm probably missing. And Lisa, lovely to see you, Lisa, and Giza, Ali. And thank you for showing up. And remember that the program, Consciousness Creators program, is still going for the rest of this month. And Ali O'Shea is on tomorrow. And I'll just give a shout out to those times tomorrow, which is Saturday for you guys in other parts of the world. It's at 9 p.m. GMT, 4 p.m. EST, 1 p.m. PST, and Sunday 8 a.m. AEDT. That's Australian time for us tomorrow. So I send you guys all the love in the world, and I see it snowing in Norway, lots of snow. Wow, I could have done with some snow over the last few days. It's been very, very hot here, but it's okay. We're surviving, and yeah, it's beautiful. So thanks, guys. Much love. Enjoy the rest of your time, and it's been an honor to be a part of the program, and hope you can get to catch the last few days of the program, the last kind of week of the program. Yeah. Namaste. God bless, and much love from us all. Bye for now. Bye-bye.